Okay, hello everybody, this is Alex Nancaro, back with a new video. That I haven't done a video in quite a while, so I apologise for that. But I've got a new computer, but technically it's new to me. It's sort of, we've had it for a few years in the house, but I've really been able to use it to make videos. But anyway, I'm excited to use this computer to start making videos. This video starts off a series of me playing Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Treasures of Knowledge. This is a game that I've played for quite a long time. I think the first time I played it was about when I was 5 years old. I know, quite early for a Carmen Sandiego game. Well, if you don't know what Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego is, it is a long-running video game series. Pretty much, it's a video game. It's an educational video game series that tests your knowledge of geography and history. A lot of people who have Netflix would have, I'd say, likely seen Carmen Sandiego. There is a Netflix an animated Netflix series called Carmen Sandiego. It is based on the character Carmen Sandiego, who in all of the games is shown as a villain, but in the show she's shown as a hero. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. We'll get into this game. This game was made, I think, in 2001. I think this is when this game was released, 2001. So that's 2 years before I was born. My mum bought this game. I don't know when she bought the game, but she played it for a while when I was a kid, and I loved to watch her play. I would usually sit in the lap while she played the game on the computer, and then I started playing the game, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. So I know the basic story of the game, like, plot, but I'll let you guys figure it out as we go along. It's quite a cool game. It's pretty much my favorite computer game that I've ever played, and we'll get straight into it. Okay.
She's getting away! Oh, Chief, I almost had her. Send for backup. She's getting away!
She got away. Now let's see. What was the name of that manuscript she stole?
Something about Marco Polo's travels. What would she want with a book?
Not just any book, Agent. Legend has it that that book contains secrets to great power.
Aha! She's after power. I knew it!
If I know Carmen, there's more to it than that. Hey, what's that?
Looks like she left a clue. Rio de Janeiro. What do you think?
Big place. It's not much of a lead, but it's all we have.
Book your flights, Detective. The world is counting on you. You've got to get that book back. There's no time to lose. We must stop Carmen Sandiego.
All right, let's do it. I always carry the latest technology in my Acme Field Op Tech Vest. It has all the tools we need to get around the world in high-tech style.
I'll keep track of the missions we're on in the journal here in my bag. I like to travel light, but I will carry the Chief Comm here on my shoulder. We can use it to get help from the Chief whenever we're stuck.
Check. Okay, let's go.
Rio de Janeiro. It's been so long since I was last here.
So this is Brazil. You know, I aced the final test on Brazil in the academy. Did you know most Brazilians speak Portuguese?
Actually, more people speak Portuguese here than in the country of Portugal itself.
No kidding. Well, okay, let's get started. Initiating Mission Procedure Delta 4. Step 1. Commence investigation by finding clues.
Just a minute. I know the owner of that bookstore over there. Carmen stole a book on the travels of Marco Polo, so maybe we should talk to him.
Okay, here we are in Brazil, the first destination in this game. Anyway, so we are in the city of Rio de Janeiro, which is on the southeastern coast of Brazil. It's quite well
If we
known.
get really stuck, we can always call the chief for help.
It is quite well known for the statue of Christ the Redeemer, which you can see up there. I think that there's a thing in the way for me, but I'm not quite sure if it's in the way for you guys.
All
Anyway,
right, let's stay focused.
Statue of Christ the Redeemer is up there. Anyway, we better get on. Jules is the lady character here, and God, I can't remember his name. But Jules is the lady character, and she said she knew this bookstore's owner.
Yes, this is the bookstore. Let's check out these books too. We may learn something interesting.
So, the bookstore is open, so we'll go in. But first, we'll have a look at these books.
Brazil's history is fascinating. There are some pretty cool historic places to visit, don't you think, Jules?
So,
There are a variety of landscapes in Brazil. I've always been fascinated by the Amazon rainforest. Maybe someday I'll get to see it.
Brazil is home to the Amazon rainforest and the Amazon River. Second longest river and largest rainforest in the world.
Brazil sure has some pretty spectacular wildlife.
And last book.
That's right. Carmen's a pretty infamous character all over the world.
No kidding. But I like her hat better than that other guy's.
So that is Carmen Sandiego in the bottom right of the book. She's well known for her red hair and red trench coat and red fedora. Pretty much, she loves the color red. That other guy is Lampier. He was a bandit who...
Well, we're not going to find Carmen just standing around.
You get that sort of wisdom with experience?
He was a bandit that terrorized northeastern Brazil during the 1920s and 1930s, as it says there. You also notice that these two characters like to talk a lot. Anyway, let's talk to the bookstore owner.
Good day. It's been a long time since I last saw you. The lady in red is not with you?
We, don't work together anymore. Long story. Not to change the subject, but we're looking for a rare book. The Travels of Marco Polo, Franco-Italian edition.
Ah, Marco Polo, the famous Venetian traveler. The tales of his travels to the Orient had a great influence on European thought. Early editions are quite rare. I have never seen one myself.
Well, have you seen anyone out of the ordinary lately?
Come to think of it, a suspicious character was here. He spoke Portuguese fluently, but I could tell he wasn't from Brazil. He exchanged a book on Portuguese forts for one on Shinto shrines.
I knew it! Portuguese forts, huh? We've got to scan that book he left with you. Give me the clue analyzer, Jules.
Clue analyzer? You mean one of those electronic toys you're so fond of, Hawkins? Why would I have it?
Oh, that's right. They were fixing it for me. The chief told me Henderson would be testing it. I think he's somewhere outside Havana in a sugarcane field. My database can help us figure out how to get there.
Havana? Okay, I'll note that in the journal here in my bag.
Good idea. We can just type in what we need to find in the search area of the database.
Okay, so... before we leave, let's go talk to this guy.
There was something very suspicious over at that house. You know, the one that's painted in the colors of the Brazilian flag.
All right, we can use the database to help us figure out where to go.
Okay, so he pointed towards here. Now, which house is painted in the colors of the Brazilian flag? for any of those who know their geopolitics, they'll know it'll be this one. Green, blue, and yellow.
She's here, watching us.
Carmen Sandiego? Well, if she's around, she better watch out.
So that was just something.
All right! Now we're on to something. We've definitely intercepted one of Carmen Sandiego's messages.
Shinto Shrine. Your database should point us in the right direction.
Alright, so let's keep going. So we need to go to Havana. Now Havana is the capital city of Cuba.
I may need to brush up on my Spanish.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe I can help. Or you could use that handy-dandy translator you carry.
Are you sure you know where we are? All I can see are acres of sugarcane.
According to the database, sugar is Cuba's chief export.
So we are now in Cuba, which at the time that this game was made was ruled by Fidel Castro, who has since died and left his brother in charge, who has since died and left some other person in charge. So let's talk to this guy here.
Sergeant Hawkins, I got the call from headquarters. Here's the device. Now grab it and go. We may be being watched. Me? I'm headed for the ocean. Cuban seashores are incredible.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, hasta luego. See you later. And watch out for Carmen Sandiego.
Thanks.
Ah, there it is. The Watson 22-1B Clue Analyzer. It's the best analyzer Acme ever produced.
Okay, Sherlock. Now you've got your Watson. Can we continue with this mission? We've got to find Carmen and get that valuable book back.
Okay, so we will go back to Brazil and
Wow!
scan the book.
I had no idea Brazil was so big.
5th biggest country in area in the world, with 175 million people.
Rio de Janeiro.
I think you need to work a little on your rhythm, Hawkins. But how about later? Much later. Let's focus on finding clues right now.
Okay, so let's go back to this bookstore. We'll scan the book using the clue analyzer that we just got in Cuba.
Psst, quick, I've got the book the guy gave me. Go ahead, take it. Me? I'm closing up.
He seems scared. I wonder why. Anyway, I'm all set to scan it. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
We hope you are.
Look, a bookmark with some sort of strange design. And the fingerprints on it belong to a vial agent. That device actually found something. Amazing.
Of course! That scrap of paper must be a clue. I'll just enter it in my state-of-the-art Acme Digital Clue Storage Device. That's my DCSD for short.
Maybe Carmen gave the Marco Polo book to one of her vial agents to hide. We've got to check everywhere for clues.
If we get really stuck, we can always call the chief for help.
Okay. One thing I do want to say, you kind of want to remember that this book is about Portuguese sports, because that is going to be important later this mission. Right? So about this game, it has 8 missions.
Global transportation.
We're going to do 1 mission an episode. Now, next place we need to go is a place that has Shinto shrines, as you heard earlier. So that would be Japan.
Did you know that Japan has 126 million people in a space roughly the size of California?
Did you know that 99% of people surveyed already knew that interesting fact? Why would Carmen steal a rare Marco Polo book? Travel? Orient? Danger? What is she trying to tell us?
What do you mean? It's rare, probably worth a lot. She's a thief, so she stole it. Plain and simple.
Look, Hawkins, Carmen Sandiego is no common thief. She's got to have a reason for stealing that book, and it's up to us to figure it out. We need to search everywhere for clues.
Oh, but I don't have my HX3 Pocket Japanese translator with me.
I thought that you were always prepared, Hawkins. Hopefully we won't need it, since English is taught in many Japanese schools.
Alright. So, here we are in Japan. That is Mount Fuji in the distance, which means we are probably not in Tokyo because you can't actually see Mount Fuji from Tokyo. Anyway,
Let's stay on task here. There are clues to be found.
We'll go talk to this lady.
Excuse me, we're looking for someone who we think may be waiting around here. Have you seen anyone that seems out of place?
Ah, yes, a lady. She had something for 2 people who match your description. I was to give it to you after you sit and play a game.
Okay, why not?
My Hanafuda flower cards, do you like them? They have a long history. In Japan, we value nature and its beauty is portrayed in our games. Go on, try and match all the pairs.
Okay, here we go. There we go, there's one pair. Oh, okay. There's another pair. No. There's another pair. Another pair there. Another pair there. Another pair there. Pair there. And last pair.
素晴らしい. Wonderful. Thank you for playing. And now, here is what that mysterious lady left for you.
Well, hello again, Jules. So I understand you and your new rookie agent have been assigned to the case. This should be fun. I love a challenge. So I was a little disappointed at how easy it was to distract you. I was watching you play your little game, but you were too busy to notice. Maybe you've lost your edge, Jules. Bye for now, agents. Catch me if you can.
I don't believe it! Do you think she's really watching us, Jules?
You know, I thought I saw someone by that origami display on that tree over there. We should check it out.
Okay. Now, let's go. So, this origami display. So, as you saw there, that was Carmen Sandiego, the lady on the video.
You were right, Jules. Carmen Sandiego was here. It looks like she left this for a vial agent. Katanas, huh? I wonder if the database has any info on these. I'll keep the note in my digital clue storage device. We need to search this area. Can you help, Chief?
An RX-23 is the vial code name for a message playback device. Vial agents use them for leaving audio messages for each other. They look like a small, round speaker, and they're sometimes hard to spot. Look around carefully. This is important. We must keep on Carmen Sandiego's trail. Chief out.
Okay. So, let's look for that message playback device, also known as an RX-23. Here it is, right in the corner.
Attention, Vial Agent X86. The second half of the solution is near the fort in Mombasa. Look for a way to travel to the capital. Remain in contact. Vial Security Code 225. Red Lady 1 out.
Mombasa. I'll make a note of that in my journal, Hawkins. Your database can help us figure out which country to travel to.
Right. I'll keep this audio device in my digital clue storage device. No sense letting that vial agent get a hold of it.
Okay, Mombasa is a major city of the African country of Kenya. It's not the capital though, Nairobi is. So we will be heading to Kenya.
Check this out. It says here that Kenya has a population of 27 million people, 2 million of which reside in the capital, Nairobi. What are you reading?
Isak Dinneson's Out of Africa. A great adventure, and no long list of facts. Mombasa. Palm trees, ocean breezes, and excellent Kenyan coffee. But we can't get too relaxed. Carmen might be...
Anywhere. You're right. Let's get going. The database says that most Kenyans speak both Swahili and English.
Well, that'll be helpful. Let's check around the town, and I'd also like to figure out what that castle place is, over there behind the town.
Okay, Mombasa is a city that is located on the Kenyan coast, down in southeast Kenya, near the border with Tanzania. It is well known, its most famous landmark is a fort called Fort Jesus, which features in this mission. So, let's watch closely.
You can take the train from here in Mombasa to Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Carmen and I took the trip once on a trail of a mysterious man who was poaching endangered species. I'll tell you about it sometime, Hawkins.
So, as the message said in that audio playback device, that we needed to look near the train station, like right here.
This must be the clue intended for that vial agent. Too bad, Carmen Sandiego. We got here first.
But what does she mean by the 3 rings? This case is getting complicated. We should remember to check my journal often so we can keep track of things.
Anyway, so now we talk to this person.
We have a special today. Tours of the wonderful Portuguese Fort Jesus. But I must eat fast and cannot leave my store unattended. Would you be so kind as to get me some ugali? Oh, by the way, someone left this on the bus. I have no use for it. Do you want it?
Well, there's some interesting stuff here. I wonder why the page was ripped out. Well, I don't think we need it, but I'll go ahead and make a note of it in my journal.
Why bother? We're chasing Carmen Sandiego, not some legend of a lost treasure. Let's go find some ugali. Maybe the database can help us figure out what ugali is.
Okay. So, Fort Jesus was built by the Portuguese. Let's get ugali for the tour guide.
Look, they have ugali here. What is it anyway?
It's a thick porridge made from corn flour. Lots of Kenyans eat it. Let's get some for the tour guide.
Ugali is a quite popular dish in Kenya and also Tanzania. Okay.
Okay, many thanks for the food. Now, off we go to Fort Jesus.
So here we are at Fort Jesus. We'll learn a bit more about the place.
The fort is also a museum which features the wreck of a ship that sank in Mombasa Harbor in 1697. These cannons remind us of Fort Jesus' violent history. It changed hands 9 times.
Anyway, let's go in and let's...
This design on the door is known as the puzzle of the 3 rings.
The 3 rings! Carmen mentioned that on the clue we found at the station. We could be getting really close to finding out what she did with that Marco Polo book. Looks like we need to move the tiles around to complete the picture. The clues we found can help us figure out which tile goes where.
Okay, so let's do this puzzle. so difficult puzzles. Okay, almost got it. I just need to get these right there.
We did it! Carmen Sandiego's master plan has been thwarted. Are we good or what?
Good enough to find a rare book, maybe. But we didn't get Carmen, yet. If I know her, she's watching our every move. Let's call the chief.
Congratulations, agents, on recovering the book. Excellent work, and...
So sorry to interrupt your congratulations, Chief, but I couldn't resist. Well, Jules, as a matter of fact, I am watching your every move. Not that there's that much to see, really. Enjoy patting yourself on the back for now. You may have got the book, but you haven't got me. And, Hawkins, is it? You don't know the first thing about my master plan. See ya around.
Carmen Sandiego. That woman has given me more headaches than... Now, where was I? Oh, yes. You did a great job, but we've just received word of another theft, and it's got that Carmen Sandiego written all over it. Wellington, New Zealand. A rare wood carving has been stolen from a museum. A ticket to the Bolshoi Ballet was found at the scene of the crime. So pack your bags. You're off to Russia to follow that lead. I'll get that book back to its rightful owner.
Roger that, Chief. I just finished sketching it in my journal. There's quite an interesting design on the cover.
No time for art lessons, Jules. We've got work to do.
Alright, that's mission 1 done. So I'll be doing these videos pretty much one every 2 or 3 days. There are 8 missions, so 8 videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you like that, and if you have any suggestions on any other games that you want me to do videos of, please put them in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in so long, and next one will definitely be out in the next 2 or 3 days. Alright, see you later. Bye.